going live with this phone stabilizer right here. Now it only has one axis, which means it's either going to look better than me holding my phone, or it's going to look terrible. Definitely feels comfortable in the hand, kind of like holding a broomstick or something. It's very familiar. But I also charged this thing just before I left. So it's probably going to run out of batteries, my guess. But we're going for a 4-mile run. We may have to just switch this thing over into lock mode, which will just lock it. But there is a green light that's on currently, so that's good. Woo, it's definitely warmer today. Yeah, it's definitely doing a better job than me just holding my phone, that's for sure. It is trying to tilt. It's trying to tilt quite a lot. Which is basically the standard. Yeah, I wasn't doing this yesterday. I suspect my boy got his hands on this and broke it. There we go. I say that and now it straightens itself out. Nope. So these gimbals, they have a mind of their own, I swear. They're trying to stay relatively level, and you have to constantly do work while you're running to make them straight up and down. This gimbal just flat out seems like it's broken, which was my fear yesterday. I was like, my boy is gonna get his hands on this thing and it's gonna look terrible. Yeah, it keeps moving all over the place. I don't know if there's any settings. Oh, okay. We just went into landscape. Okay. If you press the power button, it goes into landscape. Let me see if I can't adjust this. Nope. Okay. That is terrible. Wow. Yeah, my boy got his hands on this thing and he definitely messed it up. That is wild. But this is kind of what the DJI did, where it would just be moving all over the place. This one seems to be totally bananas. So that's me holding the whole thing in my hand, taking manual control of this bad boy. And now it just turns automatically. It turns a little bit. Bear with me, people. Yeah, that is ridiculous. My boy, he just kind of like turned it like this while it was trying to stabilize. Yeah, it's all over the place. Okay, now it just keeps going back and forth. I'm not doing this, people. Hold on. Okay, the battery is dead. All right. Okay, battery is dead. Yeah, the battery was not fully charged. I thought maybe I'd charge it for 10 minutes then go. My boy didn't use it that much yesterday, so battery life, it's not as good. I still wish I had a stabilizer that didn't need batteries and just worked more naturally. That'd be awesome. But you know what? Just holding this thing in my hand, I feel like my phone's not bouncing around as much. I don't know if I'm purposefully stabilizing it or not, but yeah, definitely weird battery life. Whew. Afternoon. All right. Yeah, it is extremely windy and warm right now, so I may actually break a sweat during this run. Do you trail run? No, sorry, I don't trail run. I occasionally will go off-road a little bit, but that's just to avoid cars so they don't hit me. No, I don't do any trail running as of now. I'm in the Midwest. I don't know exactly what you just said. I'm in Indiana. Oh boy, whoa. Okay. I thought I had it on the lock. I guess I didn't. That's weird. Okay. The lock on this thing is not good. I'm gonna try to this is hilarious, people. This thing is so silly. Alright, let me try to lock it a little bit better. It does not want to lock. This is bad. I basically have
Distance,
a dead weight.
1 mile. Time, 8 minutes, 9 seconds.
8-minute, 9-second mile. That's not bad. While I'm trying to figure out this. So I bought this gimbal for 2 reasons. One, it was $30. And I'm trying to find the best gimbal to run with. And the second reason I bought it was it only weighs 7.4 ounces. 7.4 ounces, so it's half a pound basically. And that was the main reason. I wanted a super lightweight gimbal. I also wanted a gimbal that just stabilized this way, so left and right, and didn't stabilize in the 3-axis way or the 6-axis way. I wanted a 3-axis gimbal. I mean a 1-axis, I'm sorry, I wanted a 1. Because I figured the less the device can move, the easier it'll be to just keep it in one spot, one frame, and not have it moving all over the place. But of course, it's dead right now, so it's doing nothing. My DJI phone stabilizer I just reviewed, it had an insane battery life, like hours upon hours of battery life. This thing, probably because it's 7.4 ounces, it ain't got good battery life. But it doesn't feel terrible in the hand, like I keep saying. It's pretty good. And it's definitely more stable than holding it in my hand. I think my arm is just naturally holding it a little bit more steady. But I will be doing another live run very soon with this thing at 100%. To extend the selfie stick because I honestly do not trust this thing, and I feel like if this phone stabilizer is like 4 feet away from me, I'm just convinced it's gonna snap and the phone's gonna crash and break. So I will not be doing that. Also, it gets super unbalanced. I'm gonna try to power on the phone stabilizer again, see what happens. Okay, we're gonna unlock it. Okay, it's back on now. Or the dead zone, say that. It likes to, this thing is weird. I'm guessing the bouncing of me is causing this thing to not understand where vertical is. So it thinks vertical is somewhere over there. It's liking that. Either that or it's fully broken. I don't know. Also, my screen keeps going dark for some reason when I have this thing turned on. Don't ask me why, but my screen is totally dark right now. Yeah. That is bizarre. I'm gonna lock it again, people. Okay, there we go. And now the screen's bright. So weird. Okay, all right. Okay, we have a loose dog up here. We have a loose dog, people. I don't know if you know me, but I'm not a fan of loose dogs. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Okay. He doesn't look mean. He doesn't look mean. He doesn't look mean. Comment if I should keep going. He may think I'm going to try to chase him. So I'm going to go down here a tiny bit. I do not like loose dogs. There's also known to be loose dogs up here. So this is interesting. That dog looks so nice. It might just run with me. Let's go back. See, in the US, we have a leash law. And basically that means every dog has to be leashed to their owner, or they have to be leashed in their yard, or they have to be in a fence. So in other countries, loose dogs like this are very friendly. They're really cool. This one had gray on its face, so it may be a little bit older. And older dogs can be wise and really kind. And then older dogs can be sort of temperamental and problematic. So we shall see what's going to happen. It also has its gonads. So if you know anything about dogs with gonads, hey there, puppy. Yeah, that's a nice dog. That's a nice dog. I don't think he's gonna hurt me. He might try to run with me. Let's see. Is this the day I get a dog to run with me? I just had run-ins with loose dogs before, and it's never pleasant for me personally. I don't know if it's bad luck or just bad dogs. Yeah, that dude's chilling back there. He's not even gonna run. Okay, so let's review that dog. I'm gonna give that dog a 10 out of 10. That dog was dope. I should make a vlog where I just review everything. How well I opened the door, how well I flipped the lights on. Flip those lights on, 9 out of 10. No, that's stupid. Are we not allowed to say stupid anymore? Is that a banned word? Okay, my hands are getting sweaty from the stabilizer. Let's take a look at the witch. She'd be up there doing her thing, and there's a ghost now. I need to try to like really move slowly through here because last time it looked terrible. I'm like tiptoeing right now, people, just for you guys. That thing is awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if it looks better live. Okay, it was talking. Of course, T-Mobile totally went out and disconnected as if that ghost was telling it to disconnect. I don't trust this phone stabilizer. All right, when we get
Distance, 2 miles. Time, 16 minutes, 29 seconds. Previous mile in, 8 minutes, 19 seconds.
Okay, when we get done, I'm gonna show you what I mean when I say I don't trust this phone stabilizer. It feels like there's a crucial failure, and I'm even gonna hold it a little bit different right now because I don't trust it. It feels like the handle may break off, and I'll show you that when we get done, because it does have an aluminum rod running through it, but that rod connects to plastic on both ends, and I'm pretty sure it's just 2 small little screws. So that could be the main problem. I mean, you could fix that with some duct tape for sure. All right, let's not just run scared. I'm gonna hold it like normal. I have no service hours to go. Today, I just had to throw it into airplane mode and then back off the airplane mode just to get this thing to work. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it back on the stabilizer. I just think if it's long enough, it's gonna juice up and then work perfect. All right, the phone is fully vertical right now, and I am noticing that the stabilizer is trying its hardest. It keeps turning though. This phone stabilizer is convinced it needs to be tilted to the right. This is insane. Yeah, this is insane. Now there is like no battery, and I keep turning it off and turning it back on, and it gains a little bit of juice, then it shuts back off again. But I'm almost positive my boy broke this thing. He's only 5 years old. He's pretty tech savvy, but I'm pretty sure he broke it yesterday because when I was just walking around the house, it wasn't turning like this. Thing is worth maybe $15. It probably would work. So I may just buy another one, return this, and then go live with a fresh one in like 2 days. So definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to see more cheap phone stabilizer reviews. I will definitely be doing more of these because I'm just trying to find the best one for my runs. Sorry if you guys, I'm pretty sure it's getting confused on where the vertical line is, and it thinks it's over there for some reason. So yeah, it's still crazy. Almost like the phone is heavier in the bottom right corner. It's not. Okay. All right. Woo! Yeah, I'm not dripping with sweat, but it's definitely hotter. I think it's like 72 right now. And my last like 5 runs, it's been around 50 to 60. Also, it's like almost 2 p.m. here, so I'm running in the afternoon, which I never do. The only reason I did it again. Okay, those are big dogs, very big, nice little dogs. Those are big dogs, and they're in a tiny little fenced-in patio. They could jump over that in like 2 seconds. That's how small it is. So, luckily the owner's right there. I know you guys are probably like, dude, stop complaining about the dogs. I can't help myself. I'm a nervous runner. But yeah, the only reason I'm out running today is I did my normal morning routine, got my coffee, got my 3 glasses of water, then I went back, got another cup of coffee, I got my Cliff Bar. If you're following this channel, you know I haven't had a Cliff Bar in like a month. And then went to UPS to return something, went to the car wash, went to Target, came home, and then my wife was done with her haircut, or hairstyling. So she came home, and I said, oh, I guess I'm going for a run. She said, all right, have fun. So that's why I'm out here. If I had had lunch, I would not be out here.
Distance 3 miles. Time 25 minutes 3 seconds. Previous mile in 8 minutes 33 seconds.
8:33. Yeah, we're running slow, people. You don't have to make fun. I know. I keep wanting to put this in my right hand, which is kind of crazy because I hate holding anything in my right hand when I'm running. So it is weird. But this thing being 7.4 pounds, and then my phone being probably about the same. Wait, how heavy is a S23 Ultra? I don't know. I want to guess it's half a pound. I want to guess it's like 5 ounces, 6 ounces, 7 ounces. So I'm going to say there's a good chance I'm holding a pound in my hand right now, which really doesn't sound like a lot. But when you're running, you don't want anything in your hands. You want your arms to be floating with zero grip. You don't want to engage your muscles or anything like that. You just want to run as smoothly as you possibly can. Also, I'm out here trying to review this phone stabilizer that has no battery. How comical is that? And this dude's trying to run me over for sure. That dude was texting for sure. Don't you text while drive, people. Unless you're a professional, then you're okay. I totally forgot some gum. Gum helps with the dry mouth. It's pretty dry here right now. Probably like 30% humidity. Some of you guys live and it's like 80% humidity all year long. Ugh. I'd probably be fine with that. All right. So if I switch it to front facing, it usually looks a little bit better. I mean rear facing, sorry. Oh, am I gonna be able to run on this road? Yeah. This guy's just painting. He's painting all the lines. All right. Woo. Yeah, nowadays you have to check if someone has earbuds in before you try to say hello to them or anything. That's my first go-to. Check the ears. Someone's gonna get a fetish from that. They're gonna be like checking ears for like a year straight, and then they're gonna go to their Google search, start checking ears. I don't know. Is that gross? Maybe that's gross. TMI. Okay. Yeah, also my wife brought me home Taco Bell. So I'm running with the perfect people. You're like, what? You're gonna run 4 miles and I think about Taco Bell. Doesn't that cancel out the goodness? I don't know. I never eat Taco Bell. I've had Taco Bell 2 times in the past 5 years. And I do it because my wife loves it. And I want to be all inclusive. Respect my wife as much as I can. Yeah, you like. I came to watch Phone Stabilizer. She was talking about his. My brain just rambles, run, especially when I get tired. I don't know if that's normal. When I get tired, I start talking about random weird stuff. Some people are like, don't talk to me while I'm running or cycling. So focused on the run or the ride that they're like, do be quiet, sir. But yeah, only a small portion of this run is going to be with the stabilizer turned on because the battery's dead. So if you're wondering why it doesn't look so good, it's because of that. Also, that takes a lot of wind to move my fruit like that. Yeah, my hand is so sweaty right now. And there's no grip on this handle. It just has long grooves in it, vertical grooves, which is okay. It's just not the best for dealing with sweat. All right, I'm going off-road, people. Yeah, I can't hold the phone like that because I do not trust this tripod, this phone stabilizer. I feel like the plastic is just gonna snap with the weight of my phone and the gimbal. So yeah, I bet some of you guys are coming and you're like, man, that phone stabilizer sucks. The power's off because the battery's dead. Because I didn't do my job as a reviewer and power this beast up. So it's off and on. I can turn it off for like and the battery dies. So this is your phone just spin like a top. But it does have a lock on the back that I have engaged. That's why it's not moving all over the place. Yeah, it's too late in the day and too warm for me to go for 5 miles. So I'm just going for four slow miles. I'm so thirsty. I'm literally so dehydrated. Wow. I feel like a kid again, back when I was smoking pot. Get that cotton mouth, walking with your friends in like 100-degree weather, going to 7-Eleven.
Distance 4 miles. Time 33 minutes 42 seconds.
This is not 4 miles.
Previous mile in 8 minutes 39 seconds.
This is not the 4-mile mark. My phone got all messed up, I think, when I switched it onto airplane mode. I think it thought I ran a little bit further. 4 miles is over this way. I'll tell you where 4 miles is. That's funny. Yeah, so the phone stabilizer It's awesome that it has a tripod built in. It's awesome that it weighs 7.4 ounces. That's really cool. And oh, I know why that said 4 miles. That was because I ran down, turned around, and came back because of that dog. So if you've been following since the beginning, remember that dog that I thought was going to get me? Yeah. So I am running more than 4 miles. That's cool. Wasn't planned. Yeah, 4 miles is up here. Yeah, so this thing only weighs 7.4 ounces, which is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna power walk now. I'm power walking now. And so I haven't been this hot in probably like 3 months. Wow. All right. So the lock on this thing though is hilarious. Watch. I'm just gonna barely. If this lock breaks on the back and your battery dies during a run, you're gonna be screwed. Your phone's just gonna spin like a top the whole time, or you have to hold it. Gotta hold your phone, So now I'm really interested to see how long the battery life is. My boy was playing with it for a little bit, but I think he could have snagged it and taken it to bed. So he may have been messing around with it for a couple more hours. Yeah, that could be what happened. Okay, so I can't give a review on the gimbal because the battery died. Here, let's turn it on while I'm walking. Let's see if it is the run. I'm gonna turn the gimbal on again, even though the battery's about to die. Okay, so here I am walking. I'm holding the phone as steady as possible, and it's still moving this way. It's steadily moving that way, as if I'm gonna hold it in my other hand. Yeah. It does not want to sit like that. I'm doing everything I can to get it to sit like that. So either my boy broke this, or this is what it does when the battery dies. It starts to move all over the place. And there is a button on the top. Flips it into landscape mode. Portrait mode. So there is a button on there. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But it takes 100% battery to move it into different positions and hold it in those positions. So I'm guessing the battery being almost dead is what's causing this thing to move all over the place. Right now it's actually performing really well. Let me see if I can't get a little jog going. Okay. All right. It's definitely performing better for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But now it's moving to the right. Okay. I can't run because I'm trying to walk to cool my legs off, but definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to see the second live. And I will be out for a run maybe Saturday morning, and I'll have the full review. Yeah, it's holding steady now. I don't know why. Maybe it's this mount. Okay, I just slid the whole phone over, and now it's acting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the problem. I'm hoping this is not the problem, but it seems like the spring that holds the phone is causing it to shift a little bit to the right, and when it shifts to the right, then the balance is off, and so it starts to correct for that balance being the balance is off, and so it starts to correct for that balance being off by turning it like that. So let's talk about the pros that we know. The pros are 7.4 ounces. So if you're looking for a lightweight, very, very simple gimbal. So the gimbal's on right now. Somehow the battery is lasting. I don't know how it's still on. Battery's lasting, it's staying upright. I had to adjust the clip. The pros are 7.4 ounces. That's amazing. The handle on it becomes a tripod. That's amazing. I can set whatever I want, whatever I want. The handle's not uncomfortable. It's just weird. It's like whole broom handle with no grips or anything. So it's just a straight handle. So that's kind of a pro because it's not annoying. The DJI got annoying. I started to fatigue after a while because they had like a trigger on it and it was just kind of weird. It's good. So there's 3 pros right now for this stabilizer. Number 1, it's lightweight. Number 2, it has a tripod built into the handle. Number 3, the handle is good. The gimbal for running, we'll have to test that next time. And I may just buy another one just in case my boy broke this. I'm not sure if it is broken or not. I did just mess with it and it seems to be balancing like it did yesterday. So I don't know if he just like messed with the phone holder and messed it up, but yeah, I slid it over. But I think what'll happen is if it gets bumped enough, it's going to slide again because the whole thing can slide back and forth like this. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 1 thumb up today, just not 2 thumbs for this phone stabilizer. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more phone stabilizer reviews while I go for a run. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's fun for me. I really get a good run in. I like interacting with you guys. So I will catch you guys in the next live. Peace out.